Has there been somebody in your life that you had so much respect for that you just wanted to sit at their feet and learn? We're continuing on in our Godly Life series, and this week it's the story of Mary, who instead of being busy and helping in the kitchen and doing other things that her sister Martha wanted her to do, simply wanted to sit at the feet of Jesus and learn. Now, I had the opportunity after college to go to Austria to study with a specific organist that I had met when he was in the States giving concerts, and his name was August Humer. We affectionately called him Gustel. And so I was able to go over there and learn from him. And he was the sort of person that just knew so many things and shared so many things. And I feel like I owe who I became as a musician to him, because before that, I had learned all of the things. This is what you should do, and this is how it's done, and so on and so forth. And those are incredibly important things to learn. And he did that, of course, as well. But he also wanted me to take it beyond what the treatises said or what best practice said or what was on the page and turn it into music. And he did that by helping me understand that music doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's part of something much bigger. So he would say, Kristin, go to the museum. Go see the art that was being painted or sculpted at the same time as this piece. Read the history. What war was happening while this was taking place? And so beginning to think of music as part of the larger world and just not this isolated incident. And he just had such a sense of humor. He would tell me how no two notes should sound the same. Play them differently. And I was able to have my lessons often in the old cathedral in Linz, and big, beautiful church. And he said, Kristin, look at all the naked babies, referring to the cherubs. Look at their faces. No two faces are the same. Even the artists who were having to whittle the wood to create all of these things, they made no two faces the same. Everyone is unique. Same as no two notes in a row should ever be the same. Examples like that. He would just make funny lines all over my music to try and help me be more expressive and more creative. And he was the sort of person who I just wanted to sit and learn from, because he had so much knowledge and so much creativity that he put into what he did. Now, unfortunately, he had had cancer before I went, and then it came back with a vengeance. And so there were times where he wasn't able to teach. He would be in the hospital. But because I valued so much the knowledge that he had, I would go, instead of to the organ, where we would normally have my lesson, I would go to the hospital where he was having treatments. If he was able to, we would go for a walk in the garden, and he would share things, sometimes not very great things about what happened during the war there in Austria and things, or sometimes more pleasant things. What are you working on, Kristin? How can we do this? But I just wanted to be in his presence to absorb his knowledge, and then a profound impact on who I still am today. So thank you to Gustel. A big part of my life. I hope there's been somebody that you also felt that great sense of ability to learn and just wanted to be better because they were in your life. So I'm going to play a piece. Actually, this is a book that I had when I was in Austria. You can see some of his handwriting up on the corner. He was talking to me about poetry, the different types of poetry and things, always trying to incorporate other things into the music. So this is a piece by Dietrich Buxtehude, and the German is Es spricht der Unweisen Mund wohl, and that translates to the mouth of fools doth God confess. Now, this was a text that Martin Luther wrote, and I thought this weekend, as we were talking about knowledge and things, there's always those who prefer not to have knowledge. I'm going to skip that first verse and read you the second verse. The Lord looked down from his heavenly throne on all mankind below him, to see if there were anyone who truly sought to know him, and all his understanding bent to search his holy word, intent to do his will in earnest. So I hope that's your desire, not just earthly knowledge, which definitely helps us grow and develop who we are here on earth, but also knowledge of who God is and what a wonderful part of our life he is. Enjoy this piece by Buxtehude, one that I loved being able to play when I was in Europe. So I hope you hear a little taste of Austria in this piece by Buxtehude.